attacking!
Master the hook in 1 minute. Easy as 1, 2, 3.
Guys, we've got work to do!
Like that!
Feel my pain!
My fury only grows.
Let's get cracking.
Let's get cracking!
Let's get cracking. Master the hook in 1 minute. Easy as 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. Midnight. Midnight. Bass low, feel it press. Whole room under stress. No light, the silhouette. Say less, say less. Bass low, feel it press. Heartbeat on my chest. Step in, no contest. Say less, say less. Came in quiet, shift the tone. Heavy air when I move alone. No hype needed, set in stone. Everything here get overthrown. Slow pace, but the weight immense. Every move got consequence. No luck, just discipline. Built this from within. Let it breathe, let it build. Silence right before the kill. No rush, time stands still. Then it drop, 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 drop. Feel that. Bass low, feel it press. Whole room under stress. No light, just silhouette. Say less, say less. Bass low, feel it press. Heartbeat on my chest. Step in, no contest. Say less, say less. Say less, say less. All black when I move through. No sound but the bass through. Everything that I came to, turn real when I say so. No breaks when they lock in, no fear when I walk in. Too deep now, no swim, let the pressure pull you in. Down, feel it in your chest now. Slow, everything compressed now. Bass low, feel it press. Whole room under stress. No light, just silhouette. Say less, say less. Bass low, feel it press. Heartbeat on my chest. Step in, no contest. Say less, say less. Stay there. Stay there. Low bass, feel that weight, whole room, shift that state. No talk, just that pace, move slow, dominate. Low bass, feel that press, heartbeat, no rest. Step in, no test, I don't miss, say less. No need for hype, no light, just that type. Everything fall in line, when I step, redefine. No rush, I control the speed. No luck, it's what I need. Every move precise indeed. Plan once, then I lead. Oh, let it build inside. Wait, right before the rise. No talk, just that pace, move slow, dominate. Low bass, feel that press, heartbeat, no rest. Step in, no test, I don't miss, say less. All black when I move through, no sound, but the bass do everything that I came to. Turn real when I say so, no breaks when I lock in, no fear when I walk in. Too deep, now no swim, let the pressure pull you in. Now, feel it in your chest now, slow, everything compressed now. Low bass, feel that way, hold room, shoot that state. No talk, just that bass, move slow, dominate. Low bass, feel that press, heartbeat, no rest. Step in, no test, I don't miss, say less. Yeah. Midnight. Midnight. Bass low, feel it press, whole room under stress. No light, the silhouette. Say less, say less. Bass low, feel it press, heartbeat on my chest. Step in, no contest. Say less, say less. Say less, say less. Came in quiet, shift the tone. Heavy air when I move alone. No hype needed, set in stone. Everything here get overthrown. Slow pace, but the weight immense. Every move got consequence. No luck, just discipline. Built this from within. Let it breathe, let it build. Silence right before the cue. No rush, time stands still. Then it drop, 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 drop. Feel that. Bass low, feel it press, whole room under stress. No light, just silhouette. Say less, say less. Bass low, feel it press, heartbeat on my chest. Step in, no contest. Say less, say less. Say less, say less. Now, slow. Under stress, no light, just silhouette. Say less, say less. Bass low, feel it press, heartbeat on my chest. Step in, no contest. Say less, say less. Shift that state, no talk, just that pace. Move slow, dominate. Low bass, feel that press, heartbeat, no rest. Step in, no test, I don't miss, say less. Yeah. Say less. Yeah. Came in calm, no need for hype, no light, just that type. Everything fall in line when I step, redefine. No rush, I control the speed. No luck, it's what I need. Every move precise indeed. Plan once, then I lead. Oh, let it build inside. Wait, right before the rise. No talk, just that bass, move slow, dominate. Low bass, feel that press, heartbeat, no rest. Step in, no test, I don't miss, say less. All black when I move through, no sound, but the bass do everything that I came to. Turn real when I say so, no breaks when I lock in. No fear when I walk in, too deep, just now. Low bass, feel that way. Hold on, shoot that stay. No talk, just that bass. Move slow, dominate. Low bass, feel that press. Heartbeat, no rest. Step in, no test. I don't miss, say less. Yeah. Midnight. Midnight. Bass low, feel it press. Whole room under stress. No light, the silhouette. Say less, say less. Bass low, feel it press. Heartbeat on my chest. Step in, no contest. Say less, say less. Say less, say less. Came in quiet, shift the tone. Heavy air when I move alone. No hype needed, set in stone. Everything here get overthrown. Slow pace, but the way to miss. Every move got consequence. No luck, just discipline. Built this from within. Let it breathe, let it build. Silence right before the cue. No rush, time stands still. Then it drop, 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 drop. Feel that. Bass low, feel it press. Whole room under stress. No light, just silhouette. Say less, say less. Bass low, feel it press. Heartbeat on my chest. Step in, no contest. Say less, say less. Say less, say less. All black when I move through. No sound but the bass through. Everything that I came to, turn real when I say so. No breaks when they lock in, no fear when I walk in. Too deep now, no swim, let the pressure pull you in. Down, feel it in your chest now. Slow, everything compressed now. Bass low, feel it press. Whole room under stress. No light, just silhouette. Say less, say less. Bass low, feel it press. Heartbeat on my chest. Step in, no contest. Say less, say less. Stay there. Stay there. Low bass, feel that weight, whole room, shift that state. No talk, just that pace, move slow, dominate. Low bass, feel that press, heartbeat, no rest. Step in, no test, I don't miss, say less. No need for hype, no light, just that type. Everything fall in line. When I step, redefine. No rush, I control the speed. No luck, it's what I need. Every move precise indeed. Plan once, then I lead. Oh, let it build inside. Wait, right before the rise. No talk, just that pace, move slow, dominate. Low bass, feel that press, heartbeat, no rest. Step in, no test, I don't miss, say less. All black when I move through, no sound, but the bass do everything that I came to. Turn real when I say so, no breaks when I lock in, no fear when I walk in. Too deep now, no swim, let the pressure pull you in. Now, feel it in your chest now, slow, everything compressed now. Low bass, feel that way, hold on, shoot that stay. No talk, just that bass, move slow, dominate. Low bass, feel that press, heartbeat, no rest. Step in, no test, I don't miss, say less. Yeah. Midnight.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Waylander Gaming. It's the place that has the playground with that knows no bounds. Tonight we've got a full casting crew. We've got Get, we've got Gripteasy, and we've got Mr. Waylander himself, the procaster, and our newly crowned Mzansi coach for the ENC. Any case, ladies and gentlemen, please, I hope you are here to enjoy your evening. Please hit that like, share, and subscribe button. And I'm going to hand the floor over to the casting crew. Let's go.
Right. Let me get myself into lobby, and then we can see what's going on in terms of the drafting.
Hey everyone, this is Gats. Hey everyone, this is Gats.
We're live,
so,
We're live.
It's 4 people. Listen, this is P-Lobby. I can fool around. We are waiting for one more player from each team. Someone left from
Okay. All right, so we're back into the stream, into the mix, and we have the teams slowly getting ready. I saw some comments there from Sean Maleba, maybe a close relative of Julius. No, that's not a Maleba, that's a Malema.
Come on, right?
but he's talking about African time, and we all know African time, right? African time is his own time. We don't care about time zones or anything else, but we'll be waiting for the teams to show up very shortly and then start to bring you the action. Though I will say this, for all of you who will be competing in the AFL, make sure you download all your resources, because if you don't and you join the tournament lobby for the first time, right, it's going to download all the skins, like the icons for it. So make sure you have it. It's going to make a smoother transition into the lobby for you. But on that note, gentlemen, how are you this evening? I hope you're doing well.
Yeah, I'm doing fine. Honestly, today I didn't think I was going to be casting. I'm lucky I got this free time, actually. Actually very excited.
Well, it's always nice to witness the games here in the tournament lobbies. And at the same time, No Game No Life, we know them from the Zimbabwean streams, and that Zimbabwean squad. Haven't seen them in a while. And, Ops is, again, another team we featured quite a while ago, right? And finally getting to revisit and watch them play once more. I'm quite interested to see how the improvements of the squads are, and do a quick comparison to like the player lists, because I'm sure we all know how squads end up gaining and losing players quite dramatic fashion sometimes.
Yes. I think it's because some players just aren't prepared for the big scenes. They just can't believe they lost. When they lose one match, they want to leave. It's really disappointing.
Yeah. I mean, oh, it looks like we have a Dota player in the mix here. Wraith King, the name. It's one of the characters from Dota 2. But I will say this, right? Yes, occasionally you have to, because I was giving some advice to one of the Namibian squads very recently, and I said, look, sometimes it's necessary to replace players with other players, right? Because if you want to take the game seriously, it's a question of dedication, and if your players are not going to be dedicated, then you're not going to be able to grow, and you're only as strong as the weakest link. But more or less, you want to try to keep a similar lineup, because it takes a long time to get synergy with one another. Because you'll notice occasionally, right, like when it comes to certain team fights, for instance, if you're not all on the same page, as in everybody knows when the trigger is and who needs to go in first and who's the initiator or whether you're going to be counter-initiating, that can make a team fight go from being fantastic to disastrous in like a couple of seconds.
Mm-hmm. That's true. I think sometimes... I remember when my squad started off, I just got lucky that the people I brought in really wanted to do this. But there was obviously a very small few that we lost one match and he was like, I'm done. And luckily for me, that just motivated the other guys even more. And I remember we ended up playing against that guy a year later. And when we started, we were all in Legend. He was in Mythic. In just 1 year, we were so much better than him. And it just shows if you just put in the work, your team is going to make it no matter what.
Yeah, it's called the winner's mentality. Or if for any of you NBA fans there, Kobe Bryant, they used to say that he had what they call Mamba mentality. Because his way of thinking, like for training, practice, what he used to do was absolutely on point. Like he trained to win, because winners aren't just born, they're actually made. It's how you train, what you do, how you're going to be working with certain things, right? That's like how it works, right? But anyway, let me get, okay, I'm back inside. All right, so as we wait for the final player to join us, I think we can just have a general discussion about what is going to be coming up starting tomorrow, because there was a couple of questions that were fielded in the WhatsApp groups about the AFL and certain adjustments. The registrations are closed, as everybody knows, because there were some people asking to register now, and we don't have space for any more, so, if you didn't get your registration done, I'm very, very sorry, but we'll have to see you next season. At the same time, the times and dates for the first week has already been released, so if you are part of that list, make sure you go check it out. It is on both the Waylander Gaming website, so www.waylandergaming.co.za. And at the same time, it will be posted on the WhatsApp groups. You will be tagged tomorrow for what's going to probably be an absolute cracker of a first day.
It's definitely going to be a very good day tomorrow. My team will be playing, so we got to make the most of it.
Yeah, and the interesting thing about this, right, is research on certain teams, because a lot of teams here, this is the first time we're featuring them on Waylander Gaming. So doing your research as to the play styles of your opponents is going to prove to be a bit tricky in the beginning, but after the first couple of rounds of the Swiss format that we're running in the beginning, it's going to like really be interesting in terms of there's certain teams who love to use the snowball strat. There's certain teams who, they in their drafting, they're going to go for mid-prio, which is the meta currently, right? But the play style of it, whether they go for the wave clear mid lane prio, or are they going to go for the zoning strategy? all of these little things make big differences in terms of how you set yourself out for those games.
Yes, that's true. The thing is, this is why Swiss is not one of my favorites. You have to make a decision whether are you gonna go all out with your comp at the beginning, or you're just gonna try and play heroes you're not really the best at and just hope your team can win. Because if you go all out right now and everyone sees your best comp, good luck on your next match. Because most of them are getting banned.
Yeah. It's why I believe that a composition, yes, with certain heroes must be there. But it's more for me the understanding of the purpose of a hero. For instance, when you pick up, like you guys were talking about Ruby before the stream started. So let's say you're drafting a Ruby. Granted, she's not meta anymore, and we know why. But let's say you do draft a Ruby. What's the purpose of that Ruby? Is she there to deal with a certain thing in a lane? Is it there for a certain play style in terms of your team composition? And so if somebody bans out that Ruby because maybe it's your main or it's something that a hero you're really good at, there must be another hero that has or does a similar job to what Ruby does because they fit into certain categories and certain roles. So who else can be used? Yeah, you can always make substitutions like that.
That's true. It's taking a bit of time, I see, but it looks like the players are finally all here. Oof. Okay.
I think Ripteasy just cursed it all there. He was like, they're here now, and then.
Yeah, he just left.
Yeah, just one of these players, need to change their squad name, I think. Because it's not the same. You see, he left, he's going to come back with... I swear, no, I promise you that this guy came here with the same squad tag. He probably applied to his old squad thinking that it was Ox, and then he came back and he realized that nothing changed. He's going to do it again. And we have to wait for NGN now.
Yeah. Well, it's only the curtain raiser, so, we get the options to be a little bit more lax in terms of time. But come tomorrow, there's no lax in terms of time. You miss the game, you get the forfeit. You get 5 minutes to make sure you're in lobby. So for those of you who are participating in the tournament, make sure you know the procedures that follow, right? Because this is a proper tournament. It's not like the fun ones that we have run and has been run elsewhere. This is where you got to be in lobby 15 minutes early. You got to get and check in onto Discord. You got to get your refs in there. So there's a full-on procedure. So just so that you all know, number one, you have to be 15 minutes ahead of schedule, at least 15 minutes. Full team on Discord 15 minutes before your game starts. From there, you will have a referee assigned to you on Discord to be there with you during the course of the match. That referee is not there to, it's not like you're in school and that's a school teacher sitting there with a stick to just whack you on your knuckles every time you do something wrong. The referee is there for your advantage. It's there for when there are certain lag issues and problems that do occur, because we all know how wonderful the internet here is in the Southern African region, that you have the ability to tell the referee somebody's having some issues and you can pause the game immediately for a seamless and fair competition. Conquest, to answer your question, the Discord link will be provided for you on the AFL, both Captain's Lounge and the AFL group chat. I don't know, Scarpy, can we also get it into the description as well, maybe? The video description when we're done with the stream.
What is that now? Sorry, wait.
The Discord link.
Yeah. I'll pop that on now. Alright, it seems like 18 minutes later and we are good to go. In any case, ladies and gentlemen, no spectators allowed within the lobby. So I'm going to be removing the spectators and we are good to go and jump in to the drafting phase. So good luck and have fun to both teams as we are bound to start. Well, you know, this is a pre-show, after all. I mean, so, okay, let me quickly get the Discord link sorted out in the description. And, yeah, well,
Yeah, nah. So much quiet. Actually, let me go check the live comments. What am I doing?
okay, so the Discord link is officially in the description. I also posted it in the chat, so you can just go and follow it there. But in any case, yeah, good luck and have fun to both teams. We are starting this right.
Where's the one more player? Isn't dropped out now. Oh, that's so insane.
Oh, brother.
Okay, they're in. Cheers.
We're gonna have pauses like every single 2 minutes.
AMBU Black Ops with the first ban, and I mean these two teams should know each other fairly well. So I'm going to see whether they were going to head into like the respect ban kind of things in terms of the banning, or will we see our typical meta bans come through? Any guesses from anyone? What's the first ban?
Oh, Freya. I do not guess that, but you know, they didn't give us enough time for that. Oh, my bad. My bad. That's a pretty good ban, actually. She has a 75% win rate right now in the MPL in the season 17. Very high win rate.
Yeah, she is strong. I mean, gold lane specialist. Though I've noticed a lot of teams in the MPL have been using Esme to counter the Freya. Because I mean, Esme is a pretty solid counter to the Freya pick.
Yeah, very good into shields. A glue ban, and it seems that they banned Alice as well.
So that's it looks like both teams are trying to get rid of disruptors, because that's what glue is all about, right? Glue is a massive disruptor, and at the same time, you know, Alice has just got the sustain the disruption, brilliant into team fights. The Munsathar ban coming out, right, is quite interesting, because this means that they're probably, no game no life, are thinking about some dash heroes, banning the Munsi early.
If you've checked the patch notes, right, you'll see that the Harriet has been buffed quite substantially. He's really good in the jungle now, and he scales so much faster because of that.
Yeah, so we would expect, therefore, once the Munsathar ban comes out, we would be expecting a Harith play to come through. Leomod, always a pretty solid ban. Really good in the early game, very good at securing objectives. Does have a bit of a late game drop off though.
Oh, but you'll see the Harley ban as well. So I'm a bit surprised there. You know, I guess people won't normally first pick the Harley because you can have, you know, a stun lock onto him. But you know, Team 2 did manage to ban off the Harley, and he's just very annoying to deal with.
Light me up and watch
with
the world
Harley's got that lot
Light
of mobility
me up
to him, and the
watch
deadly
the
magic really is
world
deadly as an ultimate skill. He's so difficult to protect your backline against.
I don't know, he needs enough soon. 1 second cooldown on his second skill is not on. But we see that they do Unbu Black Ops, they pick off the X-Borg, and they picked up the Farsa on no game, no life side. So X-Borg first pick, I'm not, such a big fan, because burst heroes really do counter him. Once he doesn't have his ultimate, it's pretty much over, and I think that's what the Farsa is there for. An artillery mage, very good for bursting down heroes.
Yeah. Interesting, though, that they paired it with
True love is like
the
blood.
Camilla. Because, Camilla is there to deal with heroes that are going to be stacked close together.
Now you lead the way to the next adventure.
Maybe work, but it's a little bit early to tell. But with the Sora pick coming through, as well as what might be the Odette, it looks like they're trying to build a whole bunch of heroes that they can stack skills with.
Do you want to make friends with
Switching it
Nana?
up to the Nana pick, right? So Nana with that Molina doll does have the ability to disrupt. Won't be able to disrupt the Farsa, right? Because the range on Feathered Airstrike is just so massive, but can be used to disrupt. Like see if Camilla is trying to come in to get the set.
The Immortal
can
One
definitely be
chose me
used
to
disrupt
vanquish the
that,
shadows that plague this
Camilla
world.
play. So potentially a good pick, though Nana's not exactly meta as a mage, except for a couple of times where we saw the pro players pick it up and do magic with it. But let's see how this turns out.
They did manage to pick up the Suyu from No Game No Life side. That's actually a very good pick into all of these heroes. He does have iframes on his first and third skill. Like those split seconds are going to help him, and he can manage to reach the backline really easily. I think that's great for the X-Borg and for Nana.
The thing about Suyu, right, is if you know his combos, he can be used to deal with tanky heroes. He can take out squishies in a heartbeat. The mobility on him is insane. So he is overall such a very strong hero in the current meta.
Your team is banning.
Okay, a Clint ban, and we have a Leslie ban. So Leslie, I don't know, maybe Unbu Black Ops wants to pick up a more armor type of playstyle, because Leslie does do true damage. Maybe it's a respect ban, because Leslie isn't so meta right now.
Yeah, but at the same time, right, remember, these teams do know each other fairly well, so we're going to be worrying about potential respect bans, but both teams just focusing the marksman for the most part, because I think they realize it is an X-Borg jungle. The Tigreal ban, right, I think that's definitely a respect ban. Can combine nicely with the Nana, but in our current meta, having low mobility roamers with big set potential is not the most ideal.
Your team is picking.
Yeah, because they are way better bans. Like these Grok is so OP. Like no matter what type of meta it is, there's the Hylos with great mobility, something that's very good. Oh wait, they already picked up a roamer, but you could pick the Hylos DXP. Or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. This is for Unbu Black Ops. Okay.
Your team is picking.
I am not the only one bound by these chains.
A Sora on the XP lane, so picking up the Phoveus to at least be able to deal and sustain to what he's going to be doing. But who's going to be Rome here if they're going to be picking up the Popol and Koopa?
I think I think they're gonna try to let the Sora spike to level 4, so he can have he does have the same set potential as the Tigreal. So maybe at level 4 he's going to start doing a lot of damage and a lot of disruptions, because the Sora tank form is pretty good. Maybe they'll build him tanky, no damage. I haven't really seen that. at all in like tournaments. So maybe
Popple
it's a
and
breath
Koopa
of
are
fresh
the
air.
best partners in the
Maybe
world!
teams could learn a thing or two from this.
Alpha is online.
Well, we'll have to see how this turns out, though. We're going to see who's
I've
going to be
been
going
waiting
on
for
the
too
roll.
long.
It's either Sora or maybe the Xbox. I would agree with you. It's probably the Sora that's going to go roam. Because he has at least some sort of disruption abilities. But it's going to be a very interesting draft coming out from and playstyle from Ops.
I think No Game No Life is going to have a bit of a hard time because it is a carry. She only, scales until she gets her 3 items. Against a Popple and Koopa who gets a power spike at level 4, this is going to be, if they don't manage to look after the gold lane from No Game No Life side, it could just be a snowball moment for AMBU Black Ops here.
It could be. But the composition coming out from No Game No Life, right? I'm loving this composition. It works so well with one another. The only thing I'd be a little bit iffy about is the Camilla. It would have been much better to have a Grok instead of a Camilla with the lineup that they have. Because you'd be able to zone quite a bit with that Grok.
Even with the high mobility hero, because you want your teammates are like the Phobias, the carry, they have like a few dashes here and then, except for the Phobias. So you would need that mobility to reach them, because you'll see it's an export the Popple, it's a Nana. So, I definitely like No Games No Life comp because it does work well together in some way, especially with all the disruptions that they have from the Phobias and the Suyu and the Camilla.
Yeah. True. Very, very true. But with that being said, we're into the first game. And let me hand you over to our two casters as they take us through the action.
Okay. No Game No Life versus AMBU Black Ops. Both teams have very good drafts, but tipsing a bit towards No Game No Life. They have such a good draft here. Carry will just melt away that Faraga armor before he even thinks about ulting. But with the Mobile Legends, it's up to the players. The draft will only win you half of the game. From there, it's up to you. As we see the Phobias and both exchanging here. That's what you have to say, Git.
Yeah, you see the Farsa was there just to rotate to the Popple and Koopa.
No, yes. I do see.
Make a set there. Yeah, she was playing a bit too safe. You don't know how dangerous it is to play against this hero. But they're going to try to shut her down, as you can see.
I'm not really a fan of this sort of roam pick. Oh, as you see a kill at the bottom lane, it's an early pick off by the Soyu. This is what makes him very dangerous. He doesn't need level 4. He doesn't need it at all. And I think when you're playing against them, you just need to be very careful and be mindful of the map.
Yeah, the level 3 power spike on the Suyu is actually amazing. This is one of those heroes who can just invade super early and deny the enemy jungle from farming. And, reaching level 4 before the turtle.
We see Alpha with the spear of Alpha to the Soyu, but it looked like he will be punished. His teammates were nowhere to be seen. It has to be a communication issue. It does not make sense.
And that was definitely a communication issue that he did go down by himself, but look at this. All 3. Oh, I thought they were going to come try to gank the Nana and push her a bit more back before starting the turtle, but they didn't do that. So this is going to be an uncontested turtle.
Definitely. It is going to be uncontested. The Alpha he rushed it there. He had to wait for his teammates. But he just went for the invade without any support. You see Sora, an early gank down to bottom lane, but looks like they won't be able to commit to it. The carry is hugging the tower. She is a late game hero. She needs to hug the tower.
Yeah, I mean, I love how No Game No Life's gold laner has a lot of discipline. As you can see, she's trying her best to last hit there. Camilla's giving vision, but will she get caught out? No. Sora is still level 2.
Yes.
I'm very surprised there. What? Oh, becoming Koopa. There's
It's
no
a
one on the
solo
map.
kill top lane. It's a solo kill top lane. As we see
Wow.
an engage onto the Alpha, a feathered airstrike, and a petrify by the Carmilla. Alpha is down again.
Yeah, I think AMBU Black Ops has been shaken up a bit after, the first total. You can see that they're not playing as much as a team right now. Unlike No Game, No Life, these guys are rotating together. They're making plans together. They're even helping the gold laner as much as they can because they know that she won't be able to do anything early game up until she get her items. But they're farming her. She's farming up right now. Look at top lane.
We see an engage to Alpha, a feathered airstrike. The Farraga armor has been breasted down, but the Xbox makes it out.
No
Should
flicker on
probably
the
recall
Xbox
here.
now.
Yes. Sora really needs level 4. He really needs it because without it, he won't be able to do much. Looks like he will go to the EXP lane to try to get it because the turtle will be up in 15 seconds and his team will need that cloud form for the team fights. As you see
I'm
him
very
engage
surprised.
onto Xbox again,
Ooh,
and
why did
Xbox
Xbox go back?
just okay.
Yeah.
Sora with the cloud out. Oh, that's what they've
Oh,
been
but he
looking
was
for.
way too low. He was way too low for that.
Exactly.
Oh, Carmilla ultimate.
Carmilla with
Oh,
the
but I don't
curse
manage to save the
blood.
team. Oh no. Made a 3-man set there with her a second skill. I forgot what it was called. Molly. Something like that. But it was
Molina.
a great 3-man. Yeah, Molina.
You know,
Well, pretty good
as a Carmilla main, I can't say I'm not too happy about this because I heard what Wei said about Carmilla. If you're a good Carmilla, you can play her into anything. It don't matter. If you're a good Carmilla, the enemy could have 5 purifies, but you'll still be able to play it. As you see, it engage to the Pupil and Cooper, and feathered airstrike, and Pupil and Cooper is down. Leslie is gonna scale and is gonna look very bad for AMBU Black Ops.
Yeah, that carry can do a lot of damage now. She already has her first item.
You see, Nana's passive was popped. Probably gonna be taken down here. So you takes Nana down. Xborg with the last insanity, and Phobius jumps out of it with his ultimate, and Suyu just comes back to clean it up. That was a nice play by the Phobius, using his own ult to avoid the last insanity. Oh, a solo kill to the carry at the gold lane. That was very unexpected from the Alpha. You'd think
well,
Carry would be more careful, but
Yeah.
you can see that she's very overconfident right now.
As you can see, there's around a 4,000 gold lead going on the side of No Game, No Life. I'm not sure if AMBU Black Ops is going to be able to make it out of this because now No Game, No Life has the early game, the mid game, even the late game because Poplar and Koopa, the Sora, the Alpha, they all fall off very late.
See, there's a gang to the Pupil and Cooper. Gets with a feather airstrike again. Pupil and Cooper is 0-4-1. Yeah, it's not going well for them so far. With an engage to the mid lane as Phobius is taken down by the Alpha. We see the first blood by the Carmilla. And so you comes with the cleanup.
Yeah, what a cleanup.
Alpha was onto the Lord. The Alpha is an opportunist, but looks like he might be punished for it. And he escapes with the spear of Alpha. That Alpha almost took that, by the way. Ooh, another feathered airstrike. This Farsa has been on fire. She's everywhere on the map. Mid, top, bottom, even getting pickoffs. They really don't have an answer for it. As we see them trying to push mid lane even further as Carmilla gets hit with the Molina. And once you get hit with that, there's nothing you can do unless you have a Purify, which Carmilla doesn't have.
I mean, wave, they have to control the waves of the year. I think No Game, No Life can actually end if they do take this next
We
door.
see the feathered airstrike again onto the Pupil and Cooper.
Oh, what a nice
that engage was started by the carry, and Farsa just took the shit out of it again. Farsa right now is 7-0-6. I don't know about you, but I don't think there's anyone that wants to face that right now, because I'm pretty sure she can even kill the Alpha solo. It's really looking bad for AMBU Black Ops.
Yeah, I mean, the Farsa is like, she's super fed right now. She's 7-0-6, as you said. She already is building her third item here. She has Blood Wings and Lightning Truncheon. I think she's going to go for Glowing Wand next, which is going to be very good for her, so that the enemy doesn't have any healing. She gets a set from the Sora, but he gets killed by the Farsa. What an ult by the carry. The carry managed to get a pick off there. They're all trying to push the turret at top lane.
You know, when you're playing a marksman that doesn't have mobility, flicker is so important. It is so important, because I'm looking at the Pupil and Koopa. He's playing Aegis. Carry can afford to play Aegis because she has a dash, but Pupil cannot. And I think she's been punished so many times because of that. She could have escaped so many feathered airstrikes, because that's the only thing she's dying to.
I mean, she was ganked a lot early game, and you know, she wasn't playing like super safe there. She did catch herself out, and so that's why now she's gonna get punished in the middle game. She doesn't have enough damage. She's a way too squishy. She's basically 150 gold right now, just as much as a normal Costa minion.
Definitely. Definitely. The Lord was melted there by the carry. They didn't even give the enemy team a chance to breathe. She just ulted immediately.
You can see the Purple and the X-Borg are trying to group up and defend the bot side. They're trying to take the mid tower, but it's not going to happen. Carry... Oh! All committed by the Sora, fitted airstrike by the Farsa. It's only 2 ults that have been used so far, but the bot lane and the top lane might fall.
That Molina is actually very annoying. Despite how far behind they are, Nana almost got something out of that with the Molina. It's honestly a nuisance of a hero.
Wow, look at that. The Sora manages to nearly one-shot that Nana.
That's the power of the late game Soyu, especially if your team is behind.
Not even late game, this is middle game. Soyu is just fed.
See, but can't even they engage there.
Yeah.
But Sora just jumps away, and I think Pupil and Koopa will be punished again.
Yeah, I think they're trying to end the game. 3. No conceal by the Sora. Sora ultimate, Carmilla ultimate. The carry manages to melt everyone here and the feathered airstrike from the Farsa. Will they manage to end the game? I think they're going to try to end it right now. Oh, recall spam by Shade. Wow, look at that. Not enough minions, but they will take the mid tower, and everyone's going to spawn before then. Yeah, everyone spawns. Oh, wait. The purple that does die again from the Farsa. That Farsa is way too fed. Way too fed right now. 12-0 and 9.
12-0 and 9.
Yeah, this is like a one-way beating. Look at that 12k, 13k gold difference. Well, it's 12k gold difference there.
I can see the Sora plan didn't work, because he's really ult dependent, and when you play him at Rome, it's gonna take you a while to get your ult, especially if you're not playing him like a Roma should be playing. Because I didn't see much attempt to get vision, because you get experience, you get XP from getting the enemy jungle, the vision from the enemy jungle. So it took the Sora a long time to get his level 4.
Yeah, and during that time, No Game No Life did manage to get a few creeps off the Alpha, who Alpha also needs level 4 to do extremely well, because that is his engage and disengage. So that wasn't very good from, you know, very clever from Untitled Black Ops there. But maybe they had a plan that we didn't see. But if it wasn't, for such a strong early game from No Game No Life, maybe Untitled Black Ops become.
Cooper and Cooper has such a split pushing.
What a defense! I mean, look at that recall just on time, just a split second before getting caught. There was a whole 4-man running towards that for Popo and Koopa.
Very, very lucky there. Was almost taken out before the lorry could crash in.
Well, but they didn't sink the waves from bot. No, they did. Oh yeah, it's gonna be crashing at the same time. Wow, look at that wave sync. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but that was actually insane. Carry manages to delete these guys. Sora is getting picked off super quick as well. The Sora is way too squishy to be able to play as a roam. But, No Game No Life did manage to end the game.
That was an interesting match. I don't think Sora was the pick. They needed something more mobile.
GG's well played to both teams, but No Game No Life. Putting on a dominant performance into this first match. I'm wondering if we will take last night's following of the showcase matches and see a 1-1 apiece. Mr. Knight picking up the MVP with that Faza and a feathered airstrike were deadly and on point. Wrath King picking up the MVP with the export for the side of AMBU Black Ops. Anyway guys, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be jumping into the next lobby and we will be back with you in just a few seconds.
Midnight, bass low, feel it press, whole room under stress, no light the silhouette. Say less, bass low, feel it press, heartbeat on my chest, step in, no contest. Say less. Came in quiet, shift the tone. Heavy air when I move alone. No hype needed, set in stone. Everything here get overthrown. Slow pace, but the weight immense. Every move got consequence. No luck, just discipline. Built this from within. Let it breathe, let it build. Silence right before the kill. No rush, time stands still. Then it drop. Feel that. Bass low, feel it press, whole room under stress. No light, just silhouette. Say less. Bass low, feel it press, heartbeat on my chest. Step in, no contest. Say less. All black when I move through, no sound but a bass through. Everything that I came to, turn real when I say so. No breaks when they lock in, no fear when I walk in. Too deep now, no swim, let the pressure pull you in. Down, feel it in your chest now. Slow, everything compressed now. Bass low, feel it press, whole room under stress. No light, just silhouette. Say less. Bass low, feel it press, heartbeat on my chest. Step in, no contest. Say less. Stay there. stay, no talk, just that pace. Move slow, dominate, low bass. Feel that press, heartbeat, no rest. Step in, no test, I don't miss, say less. No need for hype, no like, just that type. Everything fall in line, when I step, redefine. No rush, I control the speed, no luck, it's what I need. Every move precise indeed, plan once, then I lead. Oh, let it build inside. Wait, right before the rise. No talk, just that pace, move slow, dominate, low bass. Feel that press, heartbeat, no rest. Step in, no test, I don't miss, say less. All black when I move through, no sound, but the bass do everything that I came to. Turn real when I say so, no breaks when I lock in. No fear when I walk in, too deep, now no swim. Let the pressure pull you in. Now, feel it in your chest now, slow. Everything compressed now. Low bass, feel that way. Hold on, shoot that stay. No talk, just that pace. Move slow, dominate. Low bass, feel that press. Heartbeat, no rest. Step in, no test. I don't miss, say less. Yeah. Midnight. Midnight. Bass low, feel it press. Whole room under stress. No light, the silhouette. Say less, say less. Bass low, feel it press. Heartbeat on my chest. Step in, no contest. Say less, say less. Came in quiet, shift the tone. Heavy air when I move alone. No hype needed, set in stone. Everything here get overthrown. Slow pace, but the way to miss. Every move got consequence. No luck, just discipline. Built this from within. Let it breathe, let it build. Silence right before the kill. No rush, time stands still. Then it drop, 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 drop. Feel that. Bass low, feel it press. Whole room under stress. No light, just silhouette. Say less, say less. Bass low, feel it press. Heartbeat on my chest. Step in, no contest. Say less, say less. Say less, say less. All black when I move through. No sound but the bass through. Everything that I came to. Turn real when I say so. No breaks when they lock in. No fear when I walk in. Too deep now, no swim. Let the pressure pull you in. Now, feel it in your chest now. Slow. Everything compressed now. Bass low, feel it press. Whole room under stress. No light, just silhouette. Say less, say less. Bass low, feel it press. Heartbeat on my chest. Step in, no contest. Say less, say less. that weight, hold room, shift that state. No talk, just that pace, move slow, dominate, low bass. Feel that press, heartbeat, no rest. Step in, no test, I don't miss, say less. No need for hype, no light, just that type. Everything fall in line. When I step, redefine. No rush, I control the speed. No luck, it's what I need. Every move precise indeed. Plan once, then I lead. Oh, let it build inside. Wait, right before the rise. No talk, just that pace, move slow, dominate, low bass. Feel that press, heartbeat, no rest. Step in, no test, I don't miss, say less. All black when I move through, no sound, but the bass do everything that I came to. Turn real when I say so, no breaks when I lock in. No fear when I walk in, too deep, now no swim. Let the pressure pull you in. Down, feel it in your chest now. Slow. Everything compressed now. Low bass, feel that way. Hold room, shift that state. No talk, just that pace. Move slow, dominate. Low bass, feel that press. Heartbeat, no rest. Step in, no test. I don't miss, say less. Yeah. Midnight. Midnight. Bass low, feel it press. Whole room under stress. No light, the silhouette. Say less, say less. Bass low, feel it press. Heartbeat on my chest. Step in, no contest. Say less, say less. Say less, say less. Came in quiet, shift the tone. Heavy air when I move alone. No hype needed, set in stone. Everything here get overthrown. Slow pace, but the weight a mess. Every move got consequence. No luck, just discipline. Built this from within. Let it breathe, let it build. Silence right before the kill. No rush, time stands still. Then it drop, 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 drop. Feel that. Bass low, feel it press. Whole room under stress. No light, just silhouette. Say less, say less. Bass low, feel it press. Heartbeat on my chest. Step in, no contest. Say less, say less. Say less, say less. All black when I move through. No sound but the bass through. Everything that I came to. Turn real when I say so. No breaks when they lock in. No fear when I walk in. Too deep now, no swim. Let the pressure pull you in. Down. Feel it in your chest now. Slow. Everything compressed now. Bass low, feel it press. Whole room under stress. No light, just silhouette. Say less, say less. Bass low, feel it press. Heartbeat on my chest. Step in, no contest. Say less, say less. Stay there. Stay there. that state, no talk, just that pace. Move slow, dominate, low bass. Feel that press, heartbeat, no rest. Step in, no test, I don't miss, say less. No need for hype, no light, just that type. Everything fall in line. When I step, redefine. No rush, I control the speed. No luck, it's what I need. Every move precise indeed. Plan once, then I lead. Oh, let it build inside. Wait, right before the rise. No talk, just that pace, move slow, dominate, low bass. Feel that press, heartbeat, no rest. Step in, no test, I don't miss, say less. All black when I move through, no sound, but the bass do everything that I came to. Turn real when I say so, no breaks when I lock in. No fear when I walk in, too deep, now no swim. Let the pressure pull you in. Down, feel it in your chest now. Slow. Everything compressed now. Low bass, feel that way. Hold room, shoot that state. No talk, just that pace. Move slow, dominate. Low bass, feel that press. Heartbeat, no rest. Step in, no test. I don't miss, say less. Yeah. Midnight. Midnight. Bass low, feel it press. Whole room under stress. No light, the silhouette. Say less, say less. Bass low, feel it press. Heartbeat on my chest. Step in, no contest. Say less, say less. Say less, say less. Came in quiet, shift the tone. Heavy air when I move alone. No hype needed, set in stone. Everything here get overthrown. Slow pace, but the way to miss. Every move got consequence. No luck, just discipline. Built this from within. Let it breathe, let it build. Silence right before the kill. No rush, time stands still. Then it drop, 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 drop. Feel that. Bass low, feel it press. Whole room under stress. No light, just silhouette. Say less, say less. Bass low, feel it press. Heartbeat on my chest. Step in, no contest. Say less, say less. Say less, say less. All black when I move through. No sound but the bass through. Everything that I came to. Turn real when I say so. No breaks when they lock in. No fear when I walk in. Too deep now, no swim. Let the pressure pull you in. Down. Feel it in your chest now. Slow. Everything compressed now. Bass low, feel it press. Whole room under stress. Don't like your silhouette. Say less, say less. Bass low, feel it press. Heartbeat on my chest. Step in, no contest. Say less, say less. Stay there. Stay there. feel that weight. Whole room, shift that state. No talk, just that pace. Move slow, dominate. Low bass, feel that press. Heartbeat, no rest. Step in, no test. I don't miss, say less. No need for hype, no light, just that type. Everything fall in line. When I step, redefine. No rush, I control the speed. No luck, it's what I need. Every move precise indeed. Plan once, then I lead. Oh, let it build inside. Wait, right before the rise. No talk, just that pace, move slow, dominate, low bass, feel that press, heartbeat, no rest, step in, no test, I don't miss, say less. All black when I move through, no sound, but the bass do everything that I came to, turn real when I say so, no breaks when I lock in, no fear when I walk in, too deep, now no swim, let the pressure pull you in. Down, feel it in your chest now, slow. Everything compressed now. Low bass, feel that way. Whole room, shoot that state. No talk, just that pace. Move slow, dominate. Low bass, feel that press. Heartbeat, no rest. Step in, no test. I don't miss, say less. Yeah. Midnight. Midnight. Bass low, feel it press. Whole room under stress. No light, the silhouette. Say less, say less. Bass low, feel it press. Heartbeat, I might just step in, no contest. Say less, say less. Say less, say less. Came in quiet, shift the tone. Heavy air when I move alone. No hype needed, set in stone. Everything here get overthrown. Slow pace, but the weight immense. Every move got consequence. No luck, just discipline. Built this from within. Let it breathe, let it build. Silence right before the cue. No rush, time stands still. Then it drop, 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 drop. Feel that. Bass low, feel it press. Whole room under stress. No light, just silhouette. Say less, say less. Bass low, feel it press. Heartbeat on my chest. Step in, no contest. Say less, say less. Say less, say less. All black when I move through. No sound but the bass through. Everything that I came to, turn real when I say so. No breaks when they lock in, no fear when I walk in. Too deep now, no swim, let the pressure pull you in. Down, feel it in your chest now. Slow, everything compressed now. Bass low, feel it press. Whole room under stress. No light, just silhouette. Say less, say less. Bass low, feel it press. Heartbeat on my chest. Step in, no contest. Say less, say less. Stay there. Stay there. weight, hold room, shift that state. No talk, just that pace, move slow, dominate, low bass. Feel that press, heartbeat, no rest, step in, no.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the long-awaited wait is over. This is probably the moment that we get to live name and shame, right? I'm very well known for this. Con, I love you, bro, Tatu, but yeah, this is what happens when you don't read messages. So, in any case, much love to Saint Dynasty, and I'm going to give love to Void Esports as well. So, in any case, ladies and gentlemen, Crack and Grip Teasy is going to take us through the drafting phase. Void Esports with first pick, and let's go, GG's.
Very excited for this match. Two very strong teams. Lendo, Shady, this is going to be a cracker of a match. I do expect to see at least a draw from this, not a clean sweep. Especially with both teams' qualities. So I do hope we see the usual signature picks, like the Granger. I really like seeing Super Shady on Granger. Honestly, he's a very good Granger, and if he picks that up, it's gonna be very, very good for them. But I've noticed something here. Gyro and Alvi and Nick had Saint Dynasty. For me, that's new information, so I'm still surprised by this. So I do wonder if the chemistry is strong and if they can take on this super team called Void Esports. I mean, if you just read their names, you can clearly see that this is a super team with Mimic, Lindo, Circuits, Velo, and Super Shady. So we can just hope that they're ready for the showdown. We should be starting soon.
Yeah, just waiting on Circuit and Lindo to ready up, and then we can go into the drafting phase. And it seems like Gates got shy. So wait, I think it's the time to announce the sponsor that Gates got sponsored.
Hey guys, you have people who are watching this.
Just note you can't buy that at Toys.
I am a daughter of Northern Vale. I swear to protect it till my last breath.
The Immortal One chose me to vanquish the shadows that plague this world.
Your team is picking.
Okay, so like.
I've been waiting
they
for
are
too
absolutely
long.
Nothing.
Yeah, nothing.
Okay. The carry first pick. I'm very well. You know, after the ban to the Claude, I would see that there's not that many good gold laners right now, especially with the Harik being banned. The Claude didn't fall off though. It's just that his middle to early game did get a reduction in damage.
Crowned by heaven's mandate, my legacy shall endure.
Welcome to the greatest magic show of all time.
Very good. And then we also see the Harley and there's yet
My tail's been itching for a real fight.
Lindo on the Harley Lindo, yeah. Whew.
Yeah, I've seen it before. By the way, it's not very nice. You do not want Lindo on the Harley, especially with the Zietzin, that guaranteed stun. It's problematic.
I can see that they banned out the Grok. Grok is really strong. It's not for a team that has a Harley. I don't know if the Grok ban was that great, but they want to minimize as much roamers that Void can pick out. The Harley is such a cheese hero. He has a 1-second ult and a second skill. I've said this in the first game.
Yeah, I think Grok. I think they banned Grok because the Zietzin is there. When she ults and he puts a wall, and Freya just dives in. The carry will be so isolated with so much CC on her, with the Harley in the mix as well. And also, as we see, they take away the high-lows. You can see here, man, they don't want initiators, and we know Grok and high-lows are two very good initiators. They need to keep this carry safe until the late game.
Your team is picking.
As you see, Velo takes out the Uranus. That is, they don't have the shred for your Uranus, so that is actually a good ban from their side. And Uranus is just a very annoying hero, super unkillable. I've seen people play him into a carry and still manage to find a way to be unkillable. So it's a good ban. The Uranus is a good ban. You do not want that on the side of Saint Dynasty at all.
Your team is picking.
You are facing a cluster.
Alvi and Nika picks up the blue. And Saint Void Esports already picked up the Yeti. That means they cannot pick the Faramis.
My kiss grants you immortality or death.
The disruption blue brings is very, very dangerous, especially against the Harley. They need to keep Harley away from the blue. It's going to be very problematic. We see Mimic locked in Alice.
Different perspectives expose the same truth.
3, 2, so much HP from blue split. So you can call it somewhat of a counter. It's not a real counter, but Alice just benefits from the blue split. And we see Velo picks up the Marcel, one of the most banned heroes in the MPL. His disruptions with that passive of his are the worst. Blue, his combos are going to be disrupted so many times when he tries to grab onto somebody because of that Marcel passive. And this
Come and join me in my dream world.
And we see Ghost Aurora picks up the Lunox. When's the last time you've seen Lunox in scrims? It's been a long time, in my opinion. I'm actually very surprised to see Lunox back again on the screens. This should be a cracker of a game, especially with this unexpected Lunox pick. I don't think the Atlas is going to enjoy that at all, including the Freya, especially with the carry. Also, alongside the Lunox, I think Void have drafted a very good counter here against Void. St. Dynasty drafted very good against Void. We should expect them to take over the mid and late game, but I do think Void have the early game with the draft they have, especially with the Vengeance. I didn't expect the Vengeance pick. I thought it was going to be a Purify, actually, especially with the Kalia in play. And I'm going to take you guys to Waylander and Scarp.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, please hit that like, share, and subscribe button as we are going to jump into this cracker of a matchup. It's Void Esports up against St. Dynasty. I'm going to be honest, I like Void Esports to draft a little bit more. But look, we're in for a cracker of a match, way, and it's been a minute since we started together on MLB.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. Well, you know, the Void do have that extreme poke damage that comes out from Zetchian. She's one of the best at controlling the lanes. Just taking a look at them now, scouting out the jungle. They want to set up for the... Oh, wait, I think we need to get a bit of a pause going here, Scarpy. Looks like Con froze there. Because, I mean, he's still level 1 and should have already taken his buff by now. And, well, as to be expected, we're in the pause meta once again.
Well, this is, you know, we're semi-familiar with it right now. Yeah, let's just quickly see. Let me just...
You find out what is going on as we were just waiting for Khan to get themselves set and ready and back into the mix of things. I mean, you don't really want to see a contest against two strong teams with the advantage being given to one side just because of a bit of lag issues. Because when it comes down to it, right, it's all about fairness, and this is why we've been saying to those of you who are tuning in, we've got a very interesting process up for you to make sure that you are going to be given the best possible advantage for a fair game. So for the captains who are tuning into the stream, make sure that your team is in the lobby starting tomorrow. Obviously, this is for the AFL. Your team must be in or on Discord 15 minutes before the start of the game. Your referee will be assigned to you and be in lobby with you to make sure that when when we need to pause, that the message comes out very quickly and the pauses can be done. Easy, swift communication is the name of the game.
Alright, so unfortunately there was a lag out, so we need to restart the match, unfortunately. So we're going to do same picks, same bans, and it's just unfortunate that this happened, but in any case, let's get this up and running and done. So I'm just going to keep the drafting phase up as the same heroes, because it is same pick, same brand. Yeah, in any case, ladies and gentlemen, let's get this started.
Alright, so we're just going to have that restart and set. But, you know, interestingly enough, Harley was going for the right move here, which is the counter jungle strategy. Went in for that little small camp steal. Nice distraction was caused by Velo and Circuit just to get that done. Though it's only due to the fact that you got a Lunox up against a Zetchian. In terms of mid lane priority, Void do have that early game on their side.
Definitely.
Yeah, though I will say, right, Marcel is awesome as a pick, right? We all know. Poke.
I need Moonsun to fix that because I don't like feeling squishy, especially with so many defensive items. They need to fix that. No.
Yeah. Well, there's ways around it, right? Which is why emblem setups are so massively important. Understanding what your weaknesses are going to be in the early part of the game, so you get your emblem setups just right for it.
Yeah, it's not that easy for the Marcel because one of Marcel's passive is that whatever HP items he gets, he converts it to defense. So true damage is very good into this hero. So like the carry, the Marcel into the carry wasn't like a very good pick, especially since none of his teammates have projectiles to work with his ultimate.
Yeah.
When Marcel was.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry. When Marcel was first used in MPL this season by Nova from AP Brand, he built Rose Gold's Meteor and Flask of Oasis on him. Till this day, I'm still trying to understand the Rose Gold. I understand the Flask, right, because of his shield. But the Rose Gold, I don't get it.
It's going to give you extra shield, so it combines with the Flask as well.
Does the Flask enhance it?
Yes, 30% extra.
Oh, I was not aware of that.
Your team is banning.
Yeah, well,
Same passive as Oracle, so.
Not 30. It's not 30%. What percentage is it?
It's 20. It's 20. 20. Yeah, it's 20.
Your team is banning.
Because when it comes to things like that, right? Especially when somebody on your team is picking up Flask, right? The moment your Roma picks up Flask, you should have especially if you're going to have like maybe a Freya pick, or if you're going to have any fighter in the jungle, you might want to pick up Oracle as your third item.
Your team is picking.
No. So what Flask of Oasis does, it just gives you a 12% healing effect.
Your team is picking.
That's it. And when casting a shield, if the target is below 35% HP, they get a shield that lasts 3 seconds. So yeah. So the Oracle is the one that enhances it
by 30.
Yeah.
So whenever somebody picks up Flask, and your Roma is building towards it, it's like team synergy and itemization. So if your Roma picks up Flask, and let's say you're playing a Freya, for example, then you're gonna definitely try to get Oracle as your third item, because the shield that you're gonna gain from the Flask, you now can boost it by 30%. So it synergizes really well.
Yeah.
Interesting. I wasn't aware of that.
Yeah, but I think one of the other reasons why they would pick up Rose Gold, not only because of the shielding, because we know that Marcel is actually a bit squishy to true damage, is that he gets extra attack speed because during his ultimate, he's only allowed to auto attack. So maybe he wants to just get in those extra hits.
True. Very, very true.
Yeah. But it also increases the hybrid defense, yeah?
Yeah. I'm just saying that just to respond to everybody, we are keeping the same draft as the previous game. There was a lag out, so we went for a bit of a restart. And this is going to be the first game in a best of 2. As we know, this is curtain raiser time. It is Void Esports up against Saint Dynasty. 2 of the best teams in the region going head to head to showcase what they are capable of. And we're going to be jumping into the match any second. Now's the time. Don't forget to get your votes into a poll. We want to hear from you who you think is gonna win this. Will it be a clean sweep? Will it be a draw? Let's head into the match to find out.
Yeah, well, wait, just to add to that as well. I mean, look, both teams they did get drafted in the same group, Group B. As we know, Group B in this season of AFL is the group of death. So obviously both teams, they don't want to give away what they've been practicing going into the curtain raiser, but in any case, let's see how it plays up, because we're into the mid lane contention, the battle for mid lane.
Yeah. Looks like you can have a bit of a swap out here. Both jungles going for that little bit of a counter jungle play. But Gyro and Ghost Aurora want to try and keep the zone nicely down from Khan. He traded the Litho for the small creep, and this is going to delay Harley's level 4 power spike timing.
Yeah, indeed. So, I mean, look, we know that actually both teams are well known for this. Look at the positioning coming in from Bello and the Alice, especially with that Platinum snap from the Marcel, that automatic freeze. I mean, that's so disgusting, as we do see Kalia gets a knock up onto 2, Mimic in a lot of danger, but he does use his first skill to go deeper into danger. Alvi taking a lot of damage. She uses the flicker, and oh my word, will Mimic get caught out first? Blood goes to Ghost Aurora with the Lunox.
Yeah, but I don't think Void would be too unhappy with that, even though they did lose a kill, first blood going the way of Ghost Aurora, as we said, because they delayed Suyu's rotation timing massively with that engagement.
Yeah, and look at the positioning coming in here from Super Shady. Lane cutting onto the carry. I mean, look, Freya against the carry. I mean, I favor Freya into the carry any time of day.
Yeah, true. Because, I mean, that's what you want from your heroes early game. Look at this quick rotation coming through from Super Shady. Just wants to get a bit of poke here onto Gyro. It's going to be impossible for the side of Saints to contest for this first neutral objective. So rotation timing here definitely playing a part, as it is Void securing their objective.
Yeah, as we do see the Fury of the Phoenix coming in from circuit. It's the 2.5-minute mark, as we do see Ghost Aurora going into the battle there. That's for a lot of missed skills. So just before the 3-minute mark, it's 1 kill advantage going in favor of Void Esports, and Void Esports only having a slight gold lead of 200. So nothing much to take home, as we do see the knockup coming in from Kalia. Suyu's in the mix as well. Will we see the grab coming in? Oh my word, Mimic with the hell. That's Throne of Ruin stunning up Khan, and as Suyu gets defeated by the Alice.
Yeah, the Brilliance form coming out from the Lunox, but once more Mimic on this. Alice into the backline. There's a dive. Grab was onto Freya, but Super Shady with the turnaround, forcing LV back. Meanwhile, Carry just seizing the opportunity here to eat up as much gold as possible.
Yeah, as we do see the ultimate snap coming in from Marcel, stopping Suyu from gaining that red buff. Marcel is such a big delay hero, as we do see Mimic gets caught out. It's a 1-for-1 exchange, so that evens up the death.
Yeah, and the gold slightly in favor of Void at this moment in time. So they'll be feeling the little bit of the happier, because like I said, they've got the rotation timing sorted out. They can now put some pressure in, though they will be waiting for that opportunity to go in for the full combos once Marcel's ult is available once more.
Yeah, well, it's going to be a few seconds. Yeah, bro, I mean, now it's 10 seconds until the second turtle of the snatch, as we do see the Fury of the Phoenix coming in from Zeki, and Gyro taking a lot of damage here from the Harley. I mean, Harley, it's been a while since we've seen Harley in the tournament scenes, but it seems like with this patch, with the likes of the Harris and the Harley, it is something that you will see as Ghost Aurora gets caught out and is taken down by the Harley. Oh, as we do see the Tsunami Slam onto Super Shady under the tier 2 turret, and Super Shady gets taken down as a 1-for-1 exchange.
Yeah, with Suyu just throwing out a bit of damage. Glue trying to get into that backline to cause a bit of disruption, but there's that, what is it, golden hour coming through as Lindo, who secures the turtle. Alice into the backline, commits the Throne of Ruin, forcing everybody away. And with this, Khan wanting to go in for a little bit of more, manages to get a bit of poke damage onto Mimic, but the deadly magic forcing him back, because, I mean, Harley does counter Suyu in terms of what's going on, but Khan is super aggressive. Does he have the retribution available now? The Throne of Ruin and the blow up in the jungle as Alvinika on his little Patrick skin there is just hightailing it.
Yeah, well, they're both junglers getting taken out. Yeah, bro, I mean, look, Gon is playing super aggressive right now. But I mean, you need to have that switch up in your matches. I mean, you can't be playing the predictable matches. And look, if the sets were right, I could see that going in favor of Saint Dynasty, but we need to say this, right? Mimic with that Throne of Ruin on the Alice. I think Mimic is going to be kept in bay if we're being totally brutally honest. Because that Throne of Ruin has been taking down the Suyu and keeping him at bay.
Yeah. Though for the side of Saints, it's all going to come down to these power spike timings here. They know that they have the late game in the bag, though you just need to be able to survive through all of this. And so far, it doesn't seem like Saints have realized that the rotations from Void are all towards the mid lane. Like the moment you don't see somebody in lane, they're all camping in the mid lane. I wonder how long it is going to be before they adjust that.
Well, we know Saints, they are quick on their adjustments, so let's see how it plays out. I think Gyro is going to be play a little bit more safe with his rotations, as we do see the fight onto Mimic. Throne of Ruin is into the mix, it goes to Rora, gets taken down. That's a double kill coming in from the Alice, and oh boy, will Alvi get caught out here, glue in between a rock and a hard place, but Alvi is able to escape the clutches.
Yeah, I'm loving those rotations coming in from Void. Their side laners, especially both Mimic and Super Shady. There's the engagement here, but being kept alive and safe here by Velo is Super Shady. Now the turnaround is into the mix. They've gotten the objective and a turret, possibly two on the top lane as well. So map opened up now for Void.
Yeah, indeed. So it is just past the 7-minute mark. We will see the first Lord spawning up in 100 seconds. But looking at the battle between Harley and Suyu gets taken down as Lindo secures a solo kill. Glue just a little bit slow to that rotation. But yeah, 7.5-minute mark. It is 3-5, 3 kills advantage in favor of Void Esports and a 3.3k.
Yeah, well, like we said earlier, right? Harley is a pretty good counter to Suyu because of his the lack of magic defense and the deadly magic here. As long as you build enough stacks onto that, it's gonna wipe him out. There's the coming out there, as well as the Fury of the Phoenix into the jungle already. Deadly magic into the backline. Now Khan wants to go in with a counter engage, manages to get the shutdown kill. Throne of Ruin into the backline as it's going to be Carry trying to turn around with the damage. Can they get the stun? Somehow Mimic survives all of that and manages to get out. But Super Shady with the pressure. Tier 2 turret first of the game.
Yeah. The first tier 2 turret taken down. It's just unfortunate. It was a 1-for-1 exchange. But yeah, bro, I think the winning condition for Saints right now would be the carry. They need to get full word. I think I just messed up there. Okay, no, it's fine. I think the winning condition for Saints will be to get the carry online, and especially it's going to come down to the sets as well. But bro, the amount of pressure Void is putting on the stage right now is just crazy cool.
Yeah, they have this early game composition picking up the double fighters, which they're using very much to their advantage, and very good rotations from the side laners once again. Though Harley here trying to deal with the Suyu, he knows what he wants to do. As the deadly magic comes through, Harley might be able to go in with a jump as Lindo secures that kill. A little bit of a recall and enough of a distraction here in the bot lane, so it's an uncontested Lord.
Yeah, well, Freya definitely secures that Lord. I think it's ego mode that needs to be activated from Saint Dynasty. They call it ego mode. As Harley comes in and gets the stun up onto Gyro, but Gyro will be able to survive that deadly magic.
Yeah, right now the Lunox is having a hard time because it doesn't seem to have the... Oh, but the Throne of Ruin onto everybody. Grab Marcel with a continuous setup in here as it's going to be Alvi Nika who's taken out, sent back to base. It's a 2-for-0 exchange. Holy Shields still being available. Might be the only saving grace for Saints right now.
Yeah, well, there we see the first Holy Shield popping, second one as well. And let's see if Saints can manage up with this defense. Because the Saints, they are, well, they are behind on gold right now. This is 7k, as we do see Fury of the Phoenix into the mix. Tsunami Slam has been committed under the tier 3 turret. Harley gets the kill onto Kalia. And, Carry gets Marcel out of position, but Harley is into the base and the Lord manages to secure the inhibitor turret. Will Void be able to secure a second tier 3 turret? Yes, sir. And that's it. I think that's that for them on this first Lord. It's what a successful first Lord.
Yeah, 2 tier 3 turrets, and well, the third one is super low. Momik is absolutely fearless right now. He's like, I'm not interested in anything or anybody. It's only the carry who has completed the Holy Trinity, right? A little bit late in terms of timing, but that's to be expected when you are under this much pressure. But it's a moment in time where there could be a change around. Gyro just picking up and completing the Dom Ice as well. So could we see a little bit of a turnaround in the favor of Saints, or Void gonna continue with this aggression? And there we see them going in. Deadly Magic there into the backline as well as the Throne of Ruin's been popped. But look at Marcel with the save. This ultimate setup here coming in from Velo on point. It's a 3-0 exchange. Momik walks away from this and is just gonna actually make that 4-0. Pressure being placed. Khan left on his own, dashes back to safety. The base is open. The surround is in here, and Khan trapped out, locked into his own healing fountain, and this should be the first game the way of Void.
Nearly getting killed in the fountain, but GG's well played to Void. This was bro, it's weird to say this was a very dominant performance coming in from Void. Circuit picking up the MVP on the Zetian 2-0 at 12. So this does mean that we are going to switch sides right now. O2. Just so that everyone knows before they leave.
Scap, I'm gonna have to leave now.
Alright, your excuse, bro. No stress. Thanks, bro.
Thank you.
Enjoy your evening, Grip. Say goodbye to the viewers.
I thought we were muted. Thank you guys for having me. I'll see you next time.
Alright, cheers, bro.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the first match. We are going to jump into the second match between Saint Dynasty and Void Esports. Just waiting for Gets to jump back into the lobby.
I think the toy was distracting him, but he's back and ready. And it's gonna be the next drafting phase coming up now.
Alright, there you have your invite, Broski.
Alright, thank you.
So time to, you know what I will say about the performance from Void. They had a lovely draft and they understood the draft so well. They were using Marcel to actually sustain the Alice. That is a brilliant combination.
Oh yeah, I forgot that the Alice. I forgot about that. Wow, that's actually very smart.
Yeah. But
I saw that combo, hey?
If you go back and check the gameplay again, right, watch how lovely the side rotations are from them. They understand the wave timing, so they make their movements across in between one wave and the next. And they're doing what, when we say mid lane prio, most people just assume mid lane prio simply means the mid laners. It's actually involves like getting your side lane rotations, because if you prioritize the mid lane, control of that region, you control the whole map, because the map in Mobile Legends is not that big.
Yeah. Oh, look at that, the Herrick ban. I hope I said that like a few seconds after. Anyways, the Herrick ban, it's understandable. I mean, he is such a strong hero. We spoke about it, that he gets his power spike really early because he can farm in the jungle now.
Yes. It's been a while since he's been in the jungle, but like you said, the last update did change that, and he's one of those heroes who scales so well. So allowing him to gain that bit of extra farm, he's got mobility as well, and if you know his dash combination, very, very deadly.
Yeah, and we also see the Zushin ban. Zushin is such a bully, she is always dragging people out and about. She has such a strong disruption. Everyone in MPL first picks her because of how broken she is. Even with the consistent nerfs, she's still picked.
Yeah, because I mean, look, the team fights these days, because of the way the draft is going right now, they're a bit sustained. They're not as quick as other team fights, like that is as it used to be. Because there was a time, quite a while ago, where we were in that set composition meta, and with the set composition, you set and then you blow everybody up. So those fights weren't that extended. I mean, she wouldn't do well into a comp like that, but when you have these sustained kind of fights, she's excellent at dealing with it.
Freya, self-explanatory. Oh, okay, Freya, self-explanatory. Very self-explanatory. Very strong level 2.
Very strong level 2.
Very strong level 2.
It's mainly meta bans right now, and I'm quite interested to see what the picks are going to be like, because Saints so far have been focusing jungle bans, Harith and Harley. Will we see? Yeah, that's a definite respect ban from the previous match.
The Alice is actually such a too strong of a setup because it's very unpredictable, and when she throws her ball and she ults, you're not quick enough to actually stop that. You have to be very godly with your reflexes.
True. I mean, she's got pretty much a full kit. You can obviously counter her as well. Yeah. It's not that...
You can counter her. She's not, unstoppable, but it's still very annoying to deal with. I understand.
Yeah. See, the real issue... Saints had both the Lunox and the carry, who are in the late game really good at dealing with the Alice. The problem was getting into the late game. The Zetian pick combined with the way Velo was playing Marcel. So it wasn't just that it was a Marcel pick, it was the way he was playing it, using his passive to disrupt at just the right time. And Zetian is one of the best mages for range poke.
I personally, in all my games, I try to ban the Zetian, especially when it comes to tournaments, because she has the same ult as the old YSS, right? It's not like, okay, it's gonna poke down.
Your team is picking.
Everyone gets hit.
Now you lead the way to the next adventure.
Like a slightly more cracked version of that.
That's true. That global disruption is fantastic. But what do you make of the Sora first pick?
I personally wouldn't pick the Sora so early. They did nerf his ultimate, so from 24 seconds up until 32 seconds, now it's 24 seconds late game. Very big nerf. Especially, Valentina is open.
I didn't cure the pain. I harnessed
Valentina is open. You can't steal the Sora ult. St. Dynasty is gonna have a hard time picking up sets now.
Yeah, it was an immediate... as soon as you see Sora being picked up, Valentina is on his way.
Your team is picking.
Different perspectives expose the same truth.
The Marcel picks again. I think it's the perfect time to test out the Marcel, especially if you're going up against a good team. You can definitely limit test this hero.
Yeah. At the same time, I will suspect that they're going to be going for Fighter Gold Lane once more, Void.
The Immortal One chose me to vanquish the shadows that plague this world.
I know people really love the Suyu lately. He is very versatile, but when he doesn't scale and he's just not doing much, and if the enemy team, if Void plays safe, he's not gonna do so good later on. I know his damage late game is pretty strong, and he is it's not easy to contest him because of his second skill that does missing HP damage, 2 creeps as well.
Right? Because he's gonna have to, in this particular matchup, he's probably gonna have to delay the engagements So you won't be able to initiate with the Suyu unless you get a clear shot at the back line. But you're going to have to delay it and use, as you were saying, the missing HP based. Tap the second skill.
Yeah. Also, the Marcel is there. People with a CC immunity still gets hit with his passive. His passive is just too strong.
Your team is banning.
Time to drop the beat of the flash.
Joy is dropped off a little bit, right? Compared to what she used to be like. She used to be so deadly.
Yeah,
It's like
she used to be so
Joy.
strong.
Yeah. Right now, but it's again, they're drafting so that they have the magic damage to deal with Suyu, because that's one of his weaknesses.
Yeah. I don't know what Moonton was cooking when they decided, instead of nerfing his damage, they decided to take away all his magic damage reduction.
True.
That was a very, very weird, a weird nerf for the Suyu.
Yeah, but he was, when he came out, how strong he was with all of that defensive capabilities and the damage and the mobility. It was like he had almost no weaknesses.
Yeah. I mean, even now, if you play the Suyu really well, it's not easy to play into that hero. But, like, you have to play him like a god. These are all very typical bans. The Phobius is very good with today's meta. As I said, good against the dashes, especially against Joy. So that's a must ban for the Void.
Definitely. So Muncie is still available, right, as a potential counter to the Valentina and Joy for a little bit. Though we all know Joy tends to wait for the fights to be closer towards the jungle, so you can build up your stacks on the creeps and then go in with the electro beats.
Mincy Gold Lane isn't bad as well. They can actually run the Mincy Gold Lane, or they can play it in the EXP, but Mincy Gold Lane I think would be slightly better, because he does scale well with attack speed and damage items.
True. Will we actually see a Benny? I wasn't expecting that.
Ben is really strong because she is very good into teams that have a lot of...
The body suffers. The spirit blooms.
Yeah, can get into the backline quite nicely, and I think Void are looking at ensuring that they can get to the Kimmy and the
I am vengeance incarnate.
3 seconds and the Moscow. But anyways,
Your team is
okay.
My mission is to protect lives.
Hylos has a very strong engage. I think that's what St. Dynasty is trying to go for, an aggressive team fight. Because they know that Void doesn't have a marksman right now, and they have a bunch of squishies, right?
True.
Yes, you received the buff.
Who?
1-1.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that. But okay, I'll just wait for this hero to get picked before I say anything. Right?
Yeah.
And we'll talk more about the. We'll talk more about the.
To me, fun is all that matters.
Okay, now I can speak about it. 1-1 did get picked. So Phobia's ban was definitely called for. She has a lot of dashes per auto attack. They buffed her damage scaling just by 2 on her physical damage growth and her first skill. So it does slightly bit more damage, but that's about it. Nothing in particular that's special. Oh, and the marksman buff, I forgot about that. But it's only on the adaptive penetration. So I don't know how it's gonna fit. I haven't seen or played the 1-1, but I'm actually a bit excited to see how Void, especially Super Shady, because Super Shady is an excellent marksman. So watching him play, I'm gonna actually learn a lot from this match.
Well, I suppose the 1-1 is in here because Hylos, unless he has the glorious pathway set, he's not the most mobile, naturally speaking, and he's one of the heroes that it's pretty easy for her to get that crossbow tangs off on.
5 seconds till the enemy.
Yeah, but would you really halt the Hylos? I don't.
well, not it depends. You're gonna obviously build Trinity, right? But it's not an immediate. Though it always comes down to timing and engagement. But we'll see how they use it. This time around, Ghost Aurora picking up the Kimmy with the high loss close by. This is a very good combination in the early game for doing exactly what we can see. Saints do here. They're focusing on this mid lane prio. They just want to make sure that they can trap in Void so that there's no counter jungle plays coming through.
So, look at this fight in the mid lane.
Yeah, first blood already being set. Circuit, however, with the dash back and the continuation in here. Nice rotation coming in from Benny just to provide that little bit of extra damage. But also you into the mix and the blow up. Yeah, he almost takes down Circuit as well. He's going to try to chase you down. Circuit, 1 HP. He's trying to escape, but Khan's like, no one shall leave here alive. And the pressure in the jungle. Oh my goodness. What is this?
Yeah, but it does make a lot of sense because Joy is a level 4 hero and Suyu actually does power spike very early. Oh, but they overstayed. They definitely overstayed that.
100% overstayed their welcome. Not gonna lie. But there's the engagement here. Tomomiko is taken down as it's Waska with the rotation. Now Joy is getting poked down. Look at this from Ghost Aurora. There's so much damage here. This is like a brawl match at the start of the game.
Yeah. Insane team fights. But, Saints was playing to their strengths, the early game. But we don't know how they're going to fare now in the middle game. They do have a 1,000 gold lead.
Yeah, not bad for the engagement. Pressure now being placed onto Alvinika, with Lindo just waiting for that angle, but no, it's going to be Turtle going the way of Khan. Now the counter is on. Electro beats, but there's just so much of control. That revitalized from Gyro coming in. Clash team is into the mix. Now the jungle invade is on. Does he have retribution? No retribution, but no fear again from Saints as they're trying to get this steal going, and it's almost like a reverse of the previous game.
Yeah, I mean, they were the first pick, they absolutely know what they had to do and they're playing toward their win condition, which is actually very good to see.
Yeah, Khan now in a very difficult position. Oh, but he uses the dash back, but it's going to be Eclectic Blades into the back line. But it's a triple kill for Ghost Aurora on the Kimmy.
Dude is 4-0-4, man. Look at this guy, so fed.
Yeah, and the fed Kimmy is scary.
Very scary. Now he's gonna just melt everyone. I remember when the Kimmy got reworked, how everyone was just playing this hero, and he was so toxic and so cancerous to play into. It's just reminding me of that.
When she first was released, right, this was back in the hyper carry meta, where we used to play MMs in the jungle. She was like almost an auto savage pick.
No, I remember playing Zilong way back then, and when Kimmy released, she was played into my lane. I suffered. I knew nothing about the game. And you know how strong the Kimmy is. I suffered.
Yeah. No, and once she's fed, right, it's going to be difficult. I think what Void need to do right now is just slow things down a little bit. They had that beautiful rotation from the side lanes in the first game, but that disruption was in here this time around. It came in with a high loss pick. I'm a firm believer in whenever you're going for these disruption compositions where you want to delay the mid lane timing, that you need to pick up a hero with revitalize. But there's going to be the setup. Sora with a turret form, but now the counter is on here, as now it's going to be Sora taken out by Super Shade. You got the crossbow tanks out, wants to continue this, and is dishing out the damage onto everybody. It's a 1-for-0 exchange, and the turtle stolen at the same time. Oh, Ghost Aurora extended into the jungle there by her lonesome on that Kimmy, and just got blown up.
Yeah, it's just past the 5-minute mark. It's 4 kills advantage in favor of St. Dynasty. And gold fairly even right now. We do see that Kutoko, right, is in a lot of danger here with the Moskov, as we do see the glorious pathway gets committed by Gyro. The stun is onto Super Shady. We do see Moskov back into the mix as Suyu gets the kill onto Super Shady with the second skill. And that's a 1-for-0 exchange. But look at Benedetta pushing that bot lane. Mimic having a good time against the Sora.
Nice trade-off here. Oh, the Spear of Destruction misses. And Lindo trades everything for the mid lane turret. So nice play from him. Now he's going to go in. Tries to get the dash off, but goes to Aurora with the stun. And now going to get caught out at the turret. Eclectic blades from Mimic to escape.
What a shot from the Suyu arrow. Oh, Gyro, so tanky.
He did have a double glorious pathway there to try to escape.
Yeah, but you know, they used a lot of resources on him as well. I don't know if how Khan will respond.
Well, right now it's time for the third and final turtle. Super Shady should secure the turret in the top lane, and so Void, even though they had a very damaging early game, have dragged the game back into their favor and opened up the map quite completely for themselves.
Yeah, you know, in terms of gold, it's all more or less the same. I mean, oh, look at this team fight. Okay, I don't have enough energy for all of this. This was just way too big. The Marcel killed his own teammate.
Well, Joy securing the third and final turtle in favor of Void Esports. Void Esports is looking for the hunt here onto Khan. Khan does use the first skill dash. Oh, but Joy is onto Khan. Electro beats and will the turret catch Joy? No. Goes to Aurora, gets a shutdown kill onto Kimmy.
Yeah, that was actually some impressive work there. That was like everything was happening, you know, at once. Everyone had just committed everything at the same time. It was very hard to keep up at the turtle.
But Void
they committed towards the river.
Yeah, but Void have gotten themselves into a very good position right now. They've been winning the team fights. Gold lead has swung in their favor. It's about 1.3k gold lead, so that's about a third of an item. So nothing major just yet, but it's the map being opened that's where the most effect comes into play.
Yeah, I mean, people don't think, you know, having good map control makes a big difference, but it does. You will see that they can do every single type of strategy now. They can do pincers. They can do a lot more just because 2 towers were taken.
Yeah, now the stolen glorious pathway into the mix. Valentino with a bit of poke damage as LV, I think, cast that skill is out a little bit on the early side here. 30 seconds to go for the first Lord of the game, with Khan trying to split push to gain some advantage, though I'm going to say the synergy not quite there, because you've got Khan going for the split push with the rest of his team in there. Now he's going to get caught out. The glorious pathway stolen once more into the mix. Marcel with, oh my goodness, only manages to catch onto one as the revitalize does come out. Eclectic blades into the bush. What a rotation from Mimic as he forces everybody back, but that was a lot of resources committed with the Lord being up, and no deaths, no kills.
No one died, no one got killed, I think, but that was a really good push from top lane. It was a bit risky.
Yeah. I didn't expect everybody to make that move across there, because normally you'd want to be a little bit more patient into the mix to deal with a Sora trying to get something done here. Glorious pathway is out, but Joy got the electric boots there as she started to engage into everyone in the backline there, and it's a crossbow tang that comes out from Super Shady with super timing as he manages to get himself out of dodge. The Lord quite low. The continuation of this fight, Velo on this, Marcel just setting them up. He thinks this is a bowling alley.
You know, that's actually such a great way to describe that.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a setup for the knockdown, but pressure being placed in here. Saints once more on the defensive. We know it's not the 12-minute mark just yet. So they have that holy shields, but we've seen what Void can do. They understand wave equilibrium and timing, and they have like in the previous match, taken down tier 3 turrets. But Mimic now, he's gonna get caught out. He used the second skill. Yes, he just, oh my goodness, he almost got away.
He almost got away, but you know, the end of his ult just didn't hit the right spot, and he face planted into the wall there.
Yeah. You know, sometimes you just don't hit the right spot.
Yeah. Anyways, the Kimmy is actually trying her best to zone away. Oh no, she did zone the Marcel and the Joy away, because you know she did get fed super early, but this is like in such a crazy game right now. Marcel did ult. That is actually such a great ult for the Hylos.
It is. But Khan once more, they are taking a lot of damage. And look at this rotation coming in from Lindo as he's like, I see you, I know where you're going to. Oh my goodness.
She knew she was gonna die, but she had to do it anyways.
Yeah. Well, there was an option to try to get away, but you know, now the mid lane Holy Shield, not taken down just yet, but it's not going to matter in the next 15 seconds or so.
But I think it just depends on how they control their waves this time, if they're going to decide to push or not. They have to wait for Lindo to do any type of rotations now, because that's the only bus that they have, besides from Mimic.
Yeah, well, you do want to freeze. I mean, you're looking at the timer. It was about a minute at that time before the Lord. You want to freeze the waves. You want to force the side of Saints out of the jungle and catch them in these small spaces. But now the engagement is on Mimic. Just second skills out of all of this as Kimmy trying to get some amount of poke damage, but could be in the midst of no man's land here. But Lindo deciding not to go in just yet. Good discipline, knowing that it's 20 seconds to go for the Lord. A nice jungle invade. As look at this from Marcel Velo, just setting them up one more time, forcing everybody back. But it's going to be a pickoff in the bot lane as Saints went for a very interesting 3-2 split.
Yeah, but you know, the Mimic having to die right before Lord Spawn wasn't a very good, trade-off there.
Well, true. But I mean, you can expect Void to do the Lord Dance, which is what they're doing. They're going to delay it so that Mimic can get into the mix.
But Moskov is split pushing, so now while they're delaying it, they are losing a bit more control of the map at the bottom side.
Yeah, stolen glorious pathway as Moskov is now going to wait. We all know what's going to happen. He's going to split push. He's going to try to get the backdoor going and then Spear of Destruction into the mix here as it's Joy into the backline. Lindo with the blow up. He takes down 2 and is continuing this fight. Now with Mimic into the mix, they're forcing everybody back. This could be a 4-man wipe, but no mobility there. Gyro and Con managed to escape, and now uncontested Lord will go the way of Void.
You know, I was a bit focused on the Moskov, but if you looked at the map, you'll see that his ult that gets stopped by Marcel's ult, which is funny. What? That was some insane damage, dude.
Yeah, and the chase is on here onto a Con. It's a double kill. Mid lane being pressured in here. They do have the wave, but Sora into the mix, throws out the torrent form. Marcel with the setup and save here onto Mimic as he manages to get himself out. Spear of Destruction does land. Moscow into the backline as Valentina trying to dash away. Moscow gets the chase on, gets the double. Mimic eclectic blades out there trying to dance around Ghost Aurora, but this is the dance of death, and it's going to be 4 for, what is that, 2 exchange, 1 exchange?
Well, you know, we can all say that the frontliners did do their job. Everyone, all the marksmen lived through that whole engagement there.
Yeah, true. Very true. But that's going to be a wasted Lord now for the side of Void.
Yeah, I mean, not a very a fair trade-off there. I mean, no towers being taken.
Yeah. One small minion, Electropete's already out, but look at the blow up from Khan. He takes down Super Shady. He didn't even get a chance to say hello. It was just all goodbyes.
Moskov split pushing here instead of, he's trying to manage the wave while they are fighting here at topside red.
But they do have the double MM. The chase is on here onto Circuit, who's trying to dash back, but goes to Aurora once more, getting those pickup kills. The waves pushing in here. Oh, what a petrifying eclectic blades coming through from Mimic. Now the chase is on, but there is Sora, who's got that thunder form out. His the Thunder God fists just slamming into the ground, forcing everybody back. Now Moskov waiting for that perfect timing. Once more Mimic using that cooldown on the second skill to great effect, going in, doing damage, baiting out, and trying to reposition. A minute to go for this next Lord, but the Ghost Aurora on this Kiwi. What a performance so far. Glorious pathway, but Marcel, he saves himself, and potentially the Taurus as well.
It was at that moment that they realized it is the Lord up in 30 seconds.
Exactly. It's always about the Lord.
We're just waiting now. You can see that the Saints is coming back a bit slowly from this fight, all because the Moskov, even though Moskov hasn't been played as much, especially in pro play, he's still extremely good because of his Spear of Destruction.
If it lands, and not in Marcel's ultimate.
Yeah, if it lands and not in Marcel's ult. Very situational, but he can still split push really hard right now. Like, look at that.
Oh, it's Marcel to the backline with the setup, and they take down Khan. This is before the Lord. The fight continuing. Stolen Thunder God form coming through as oh my goodness. Ghost Aurora manages to get at least one kill in response, but this is going to be a 4-for-1 exchange. Fortunately though, right, for the side of Saints, the wave's not quite in there, but how are you gonna defend this against 4? Yeah. That's the question.
I think Saints really needed Kotoke to be there on time. He altered a bit late, and I think that's, it killed them. Like, look at this, now Void is gonna end the game. Wow, look at those recall spams, man.
Yeah, and so Void taking this in clean sweep fashion. So well played to them in this best of 2 curtain raiser.
Yeah, indeed so. MVP going to Mimic 9, 5, and 10. That was a beautiful Benedetta play, but a Ghost Aurora with the Kimi bow down 12, 4, and 5, picking up the MVP for the side of Saint Dynasty. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, it's unfortunately at this time and juncture of the stream where we need to say goodbye and good night. So thank you all for joining us tonight. We appreciate your continuous support. Please hit that like, share, and subscribe button. But it's going to be a goodbye from me, Scop Skinkle, and Way, and yes, goodbye and good night. Peace out.